yesterday we have discussed about different types of constraints. Okay, so now we will discuss about subquery. So subquery means subqueries are always enclosed in parentheses. So that means these are the parentheses. So that the query inside these parentheses are called inner queries. Okay, and the query containing the subquery, that is called outer query. Okay, let me take one example for this. So here we have two tables. One is employee table and another one is department table. So here I know the location of department number. So I want to have number of records, number of employees or employee details under the location of New York. How can I know that? Okay, so first of all, we need to find the query. We need to write the query for finding the department number. Then if you submit the department number to the employee table, then I can get easily. Okay. So here. Unnecessary record is there. Let me remove that. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to write one query which is used to get the department number based on the location. So DEPT location equal to New York. Okay. Some space was there, that's why it is not displaying the records. Okay, so here I don't want all the column names, just I want department number column name. Okay, so here I know the department number now. Then I can write the department number in where condition of employee table, that is department, so that I can get the records of department number 10. Okay, so to get the if you know the location of employee, I mean location equal to New York. So in order to get the employee details, I have to write two different queries. Okay, so instead of writing two different queries, I can able to write the single query. Then also I can get the same records. Okay, so take this table, take this query and copy this query, which is used to get the department number based on the location. Then execute it, same output. Okay, so here this is the query lies in the parenthesis, that is called inner query, and outside that query, that is called outer query. Okay, so this is inner query, outer query. Okay, so we can say like this also, the output of the inner query, that should be an input of the outer query. So that is also called as subquery. Next, we have another type of subquery, that is called correlated subquery. Okay, so if the subquery depends on the outer query for its values, then that subquery is called as correlated subquery. That means, So here in this query only, I want to have department name of particular department number. Okay, how can I write? So here select D name from department where department number equal to employee dot department number. So simply I am passing department number to the, so this table department number to the this table. Okay, so then you can write alias name for this D name. Okay, so now execute it. See, same department number. So this department number, it can be passed to the inner query. Okay, see the definition. If the subquery depends on the outer query for its values. So here subquery means this one, highlighted query is subquery that depends upon the outer query for its values. That means department number is the value. Then that subquery is called as correlated subquery. Okay, next one. So we have some operators which belongs to the subquery. Earlier also I told that clearly. So this exists any all. So that queries, that operators we will discuss while discussing about the subqueries. Okay. So exist true if the subquery returns one or more records. So select star from MP where, and here I am writing exist. So the definition true if the subquery returns one or more records. That means this is the subquery. If the subquery returns at least one record, then only this main query will return the records. Okay. See. Why? Because the subquery returns 4 records. That's why the main query returns all the records available in the employee table. Okay. Suppose this subquery does not return any value. Just like select department number from department where 1 equal to 2. 1 equal to 2 means false. So that's why it will not return any value. Okay. Now we will check whether this main query returns or not. So it will not return any records. Okay. So that is exist. If the subquery returns at least one value, then only main query can return the values. Okay. Next one is all. True if all the subquery values meet the condition. Okay. For this, I am going to create one backup table. So into EMP10. So if you write this query, then the records exist in the employee table that will be moved to the employee 10. So here main rule is employee 10 should not be there in database. Okay, why? Because this highlighted command will create EMP10 table and move the records which are available in the EMP table. Okay, 14 records are, sorry. So actually my intention is to move the records where department number equal to 10. Okay. Now again I am going to delete, not delete, drop table EMP10. Okay. So now I am going to execute this query. So it will return 3 records. Okay. So we will check once. Three records. Okay, make this. These are the salaries. Okay, now select star from employee where salary greater than all and EMP 10. So here salary. So we should not have star in subquery. Why? Because while doing comparison, we have to specify the column name. Okay. Now execute it. There are no records. See here, while writing this query, you are writing greater than. Okay. See this definition. True if all the subquery values meet the condition. That means subquery values. So here in our table, what is the maximum salary? 5,000. Okay. So here, if you execute the subquery, it will return three salaries like this, same output. Okay. So this main query condition will check whether there is a salary greater than all these salaries. Okay, all these salaries. So, but in our employee table, we have 5,000 only maximum salary. Okay. If you put greater than or equal to, then it will return only one record. That means all operator, if you put greater than, so it will take max value of subquery. Okay. So if you put here less than, then what will happen? It will displace what will be the minimum value. Okay, less than or equal to means below 1300 salary values, it will display. Okay, so less than means quite opposite. Minimum. Okay, so this is about all operator. Next, quite opposite here. This all operator considers all the conditions. Okay, all see here definition. All the subquery values meet the condition. Okay, so if you write any and if you write any, then execute it. What will be the output? It will take minimum salary. So what will be the minimum salary? 1300. Okay, so here salary just like salary greater than 1300. So that values only will be displayed. So that means any greater than, so it will take minimum value of the subquery, and less than, if you take less than, then see, if you take less than means see, so it will take maximum salary. So observe this, all the salaries are less than 5,000. Okay. So this is about subquery operators. So all, any, exist. See, true if any of the subquery values meet the condition. Okay.